Good morning, profitable traders. Welcome to today's market color session, being the 23rd of July 2025. Right, you're welcome. For this segment of market color session, I will be analyzing DXY, GBP, USD, and EUR USD. Right after that, my colleague CJ will be coming up for his analysis on yen and gold. If this is your first time joining in, you're very much welcome. We do this every day, Monday to Friday, by 8:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. respectively. All right, I'd like to crave your indulgence to kindly share the link to this market color session with everyone on your various social media platforms so that this can get to as many people as possible. We'll be giving 30 seconds for that, and right after sharing the links, we will be heading straight to the analysis for today. Apologies for the breaking transmission. We just had issues, some technical glitches. All right. On the monthly time frame for the DXY, we can see that price is even breaking further down, right? Overall direction for the DXY is even to the downside. The weekly time frame rather, we keep seeing price breaking to the downside. And right here on daily time frame, here's my speculation. Price should trade below this low at 96.257 on the daily time frame. So there's still room for the XY to sell even further down. On the further time frame also, we keep seeing price breaking all the way to the downside. So establishing that the overall direction is bearish, we will be looking out for entries to see where we can sell the XY from. Coming down to the 5 minutes time frame, there's the box pattern strategy right here. Shoulder at 97 spots, 516, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. The next thing we want to see price do is for price to trade into this left shoulder. And once price gets there, this is what we want to see. We want to see price selling off this left shoulder on the 5 minutes time frame for DXY. Down to GBP USD. Monthly time frame for GBP USD overall, we're seeing some breaks downside, but coming right here, we saw price taking out this high at 1.34613, and we're seeing even more push to the upside. Down to the weekly time frame, right? On the weekly time frame, we've seen price take out this high right here, traded into premium, and we've seen some reaction of that level. Down to the daily time frame, there's even the box pattern strategy that we usually use here. Shoulder at 1.29014, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. We may see price trade all the way to this left shoulder before continuing the journey to the upside. So we may see some sell-off on GBP USD, I beg your pardon, on the daily time frame. But narrowing down to the 4-hour time frame, what we're looking out for today, there's also the box pattern right here. Shoulder at 1.34262, sweep to the downside, break to the upside. All we want to see is for price to trade into this left shoulder at 1.34262, and once price retraces into that level, we want to keep buying GBP USD all the way to the upside. Where price currently is quite sketchy to take a trade from. So we'd want to see price retrace into some discount level before buying GBP USD. Kindly take note of the various price points that we're calling out. For the buy of GBP USD, we want price to retrace into 1.34262. And once price retraces into that level, we should be warming up to take the buy of GBP USD. If you have questions at this point, you can ask and type in the chat box, please. Last on the list being Euro USD. Before I leave here and my colleague comes up for his analysis, we're seeing price breaking even further down, and we're seeing a clear of this liquidity right here all the way to the upside for Euro USD. And on the weekly time frame, fibbing this most recent swing from point A to point B, we may see price retracing to 61.8% fib level before continuing the journey to the upside. I'm calling out the price point. We may see price retracing into 1.14305 before buying all the way. And down to the daily time frame, pretty much we've seen some kind of retracement, and now all we're seeing is some push to the upside on the daily time frame. Down to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, pretty much the same thing. Price tapped into this fair value gap right here, and we're seeing even some push to the upside down to the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, establishing that it's a buy. We will just be looking out for entry signatures where we want to enter the market from. On the 15 minutes time frame, this is not so clear, but this looks like a shoulder and a sweep, then a break to the upside, right? A shoulder at 1.1. A shoulder at 1.16846, a sweep to the downside, a break to the upside. All we want to see price do is for price to retrace into this level. We want to see price retrace into this left shoulder, and once price gets there, I'm willing to take the buy of Euro USD. So this is what we're looking out for on the 15 minutes time frame. We want to see price doing that. right, straight all the way to the left shoulder. And once price gets there, I'm willing to buy Euro USD. So a sell of DXY, a buy of GBP USD, and Euro USD. Those are my buyers for today. If you have a different bias from what has been analyzed, please type in chat box. Can you explain the DXY again, please? You can actually catch up with the replay on our YouTube channel, right? So it's a sell for the DXY, basically. And coming back here on the DXY, just going through it again, on the 5 minutes time frame, I'm looking out for price to trade into this left shoulder at 97.516, shoulder at 97.156, sweep to the upside, break to the downside. Since we've established that we want to keep selling the DXY, we want to see price retracing into this left shoulder on 5 minutes time frame. And once price gets there, I'm willing to continue the sale on the DXY. I hope that is clear for the person who asked. If there are no questions, CBC Abuja comes up next week, Saturday. If you are within the city of Abuja and if you're willing to travel into the city of Abuja, it's going to be an amazing experience together. Please, I'd like to crave your indulgence to attend the event. It's going to be an amazing, amazing, amazing time. Time is 9 a.m., no African time. And yeah, it's going to be a swell time. We're going to be having a very, very swell time together. If there are no more questions, we're going on a very brief break. And CJ will be coming up for his analysis on yen and gold. If you have any inquiry whatsoever, you can send us a message on 081 6099 5030. That being said, cheers and God bless.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the market color for today. We're proceeding with market colors. We're looking at gold against the dollar, and then we'll look at the yen pairs. All right. So, starting off our analysis with gold against the dollar, gold has started the day with a short to the downside. So we're seeing gold selling to the downside all this while, since today rather. And if you look at it on the daily time frame, it's just playing out according to some scripts that we have analyzed prior to now. So if you remember a couple of days ago, I said that we wanted to see gold trade into this order block before a sell, looking at this whole range. All right, and now you can see that gold has traded right into the order block that we anticipated, and now it is selling to the downside. Right now, I'm anticipating a gold sell all the way to around 3,320 region. So I'll be looking out for that going into the remaining parts of this week. So for gold, I'm expecting a sell because it has bought into my point of interest. And right now, I'm expecting a sell to the downside. Now, if you look at the 1 hour time frame, you'd also see that minor structure has already started forming on gold. So we're expecting further sales to happen on gold all the way to the downside. So you can see that the analysis is just playing out according to what we've analyzed previously. Now for today on gold, I'm expecting a sell. And this has just shown me that there's a clear sell playing out on gold. I'll show you something right now. You can see that when price wanted to break this structure, it took it out by just a week. All right, meaning that this structure is still intact. So I would be looking for a sell right now. So anywhere I see a sell formation or a sell candlestick formation, right, I'll be taking a sell. So let me show you the type that I was looking out for. We just wanted to do this market color first before we start calling out any trade. But this would have been a very fantastic trade. Looking at these candles here, this 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So this is what we're expecting. I want to see something like this, 1, 2, and 3. Anytime around this goal, then I'll take myself to the downside. So this is what I'm expecting, 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So if you see something like that, then we take a sell to the downside. Or if you see an engulfing candle, just like we had here, this being a bullish candle, this being a bearish candle. So the green versus the red. You see something like that playing out on gold, I'll be taking my entry from the 5 minutes time frame. This is what I'm looking out for on gold right now. So if I see any of those formations on gold, I'll be taking a sell. So for gold today, we're looking at a sell. And where are we targeting? We want to see gold sell off all the way to this level right here. All the way here. This will be like the first exit point. So keep grabbing TPs until it gets to 3,384. The overall target is this level here, but we'll keep grabbing TP until it gets there. So I would want to look for a sell entry on gold right now. This is the analysis for today, and this is my bias. I'm looking for a sell on gold all the way to this level right now. So you should be doing same if it agrees with your analysis. All right. So that is that on gold. Next thing we're looking at is the yen pair. So let's start off with GBP. Sorry, let's look at the yen basket first before we go ahead to look at GBP JPY. So for the yen basket, looking at it from the daily time frame, it always gives me that clear perspective on what to expect. So you can see that price has taken out this liquidity here, and now it is retracing. So a good retracement point would be this previous high here, this previous low rather, that price took out, and then afterwards we'll be expecting a sell-off to the downside. So I'm expecting a sell on the yen basket because price has given a proper retracement all the way somewhere around here, and now we're expecting the sell to continue. So that is what I'm looking out for on the yen basket. I'm expecting a continuous sell, except price would want to make one more push because I'm looking at this level here. Let me adjust this. So I'm looking at this level here, although price has already touched it the first time. So price might want to revisit it, but I don't think that is likely because you can see here after the break here, there was a return to that previous support, and price has already traded has traded away from that level. So for me, I'm more bearish on the yen basket. So I would want to see pairs like GBP, JPY, and Euro JPY buying more than I would want to see them selling. So this is what I'm expecting on the yen basket. Now let's look at GBP, JPY and the likes and see what we're expecting to play out if they are ready to play out those same things this morning. So starting off with the yen basket with GBP, JPY. So for GBP, JPY, we're looking to see it sell off all the way to the downside, and that is what we'll be sticking with. That is the bias we're going to be sticking with on GBP, JPY. So let me get rid of the old markups. All right, seeing that we're expecting the yen basket to sell off, for GBP, JPY is going to be the opposite. We'll be expecting it to buy all the way to the upside, okay? So you can see GBP, JPY has made some decent retracements. At first, we thought it was going to just retrace to 61.8, but it has also retraced to 78.6. So if you look at it this way, you see that it also went all the way back to 78.6. So this is a decent enough retracement. And now I think GBP, JPY should be ready for a buy all the way to the upside. So at this point, we'll be looking for a buy on GBP, JPY. Now, something that I'm thinking is also possible is that we might see one more sell push on GBP, JPY before the buy. Just the same way we might see one more buy push, like I said earlier, on the yen basket. All right, for the yen basket, I'm bearish, but I'm suspecting that we might see one more buy move to the upside before the sell-off. So on GBP, JPY as well, I'm expecting one more sell-off before the buy because I want to see price come to sweep these levels here. Even this one here, I want to see price come and sweep it before the buy now starts. So this is the only reason why I'm having conflicting analysis on GBP, JPY and on the yen basket. But if you ask me where I'm standing right now, I'm looking at a sell-off on GBP, JPY all the way here and possibly even all the way to clear up this liquidity residing here. So I'll be looking for a sell on GBP, JPY, okay? I'll be looking for a sell-off on GBP, JPY right now. And then until price has gone ahead to sweep those liquidity points that I mentioned, which is, but let me just call out the price. 196, it's 196.8. If I see GBP, JPY going to clear that level, then I'll be taking a buy. But for now, I would favor a sell on GBP, JPY over a buy because even though it is a buy, but then structurally, it's still showing that it could sell off a little more before the buy. So this is what I'm looking out for. So this place where GBP, JPY is right now, it's a good place to buy if you are willing and able. You should be looking for sorry, I say buy, sell. It's a good place to sell. All right, I'll say it again. It's a good place to sell. So if you're willing and able, we can jump on this GBP, JPY sell and then see how it's going to be, how we're going to ride it all the way to the downside. But then if you're skeptical, then I'll just advise you wait for your entry signature to print out and then you take a sell. So that's that on GBP, JPY. We're looking for a sell. And for some people, I would say you should wait for your entry signal. Looking at what price is doing right now, I think it's going to be good to just wait a little. I'll try as much as I can to keep you updated on this particular trade should it play out. So we're looking for a sell on GBP, JPY. Once everything is looking ripe and looking set, I would keep you updated and then show you where I would possibly be entering. So let's just put this at the back of our mind. We're looking for a sell on GBP, JPY. And then let's watch out and see what plays out before the end of the day. Now for Euro JPY as well, we're looking for a sell. For Euro JPY, the story is kind of different because we're seeing Euro JPY bought all the way upward and then created some liquidity without proper, decent retracement. If you look at it from the weekly time frame, I mean, you can see the move all the way to this upside here. So we're expecting some retracement to the downside for Euro JPY. Now, if you look at it on the 4-hour time frame, you'd also see that microstructure has already started forming. So we're expecting some sells to the downside on Euro JPY. So we can look at it as well on the 1-hour time frame. We're expecting a sell-off. So let's watch out for where we would get possibly entry on Euro JPY. Now, the thing with the JPY pairs is that sometimes when it wants to move, it will be creating uncertain market structures like this. All right, so let's just be patient and watch out for a good move on the Euro pairs and see where we can potentially enter. For me this morning, I'm looking to see if possible, price might come ahead to sweep this liquidity first and then sell off. But I'll just be watching them. I'll put both of them on my radar to see what price is going to do on these two parts. So for Euro JPY and GBP JPY, I'm looking for a sell, but I'll wait for price to give me an entry signature, which helps me to confirm the move to the downside before I take the sell, so that I don't go and sell a retracement and then price starts buying. All right, so this is the reason why I would wait for Euro JPY a little, then I'll take my trade to the direction I've predicted. Okay, so this is my analysis on Euro JPY and GBP JPY, as well as gold. Okay, so just one information we'd like to pass before we end today's session. We have the registration ongoing for the FX Bootcamp. The FX Bootcamp is where we teach our students to trade, showing them our strategies and how we apply them. And we also engage them in follow-up classes. We have live classes, we have the video recordings, we have the follow-up classes every week. Imagine having a class every week on Forex for about 6 months to 1 year. Then imagine how good a trader you're going to become when you do it that way. So that is what we are offering to our FX Bootcamp students. And as well, we have a community where all the students are free to engage, share markup, share signals, share trade ideas with each other. So if you want to be a part of that group, make sure you send us a DM. It's a different group from the general market group. So make sure you send us a DM. We'll tell you what is involved. Of course, it's a paid training, so you should prepare your mind before sending the DM. So when you send the DM, we'll tell you what is involved and how you can apply. And then when you're granted access, you would have access to all the things that I've mentioned so far. Okay, so this is what we have to share with you today. Now, let's take a few comments. Someone is saying we should look at Euro USD. We've looked at Euro USD. We did a deep breakdown on Euro USD trade. So you can go and watch it on YouTube and you see all we said. But what we said in essence is that once Euro USD sell off to this level before buying here. So I'll just leave it at that. Check on YouTube, rewind to the beginning of the session. Just go to YouTube and search for Value Flow Trading Hub. Look at the live sessions. You'll see it. We explained everything we're expecting on Euro USD. But in summary, because of our time, we were looking to see Euro USD sell off to this level and then buy back to the upside. Okay, so I hope this session was helpful today. Thank you very much, everyone who joined today's session. And we're going to see by 2 p.m. GMT+1 for the market color recap. Until then, wish you good luck and good trading. Cheers and God bless us.